Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Maybe if you're in different time zones. This is Sai. So we will start the session in few minutes. Please raise your hands if you are able to see the screen and my audio is visible. Audio is audible. Okay. Okay, you're able to see. Nice. Thank you. Okay. So as per the logic labs, like we have this training, the first 3 days. Okay, it's going to be a free session. First three sessions will be free to attend, and the fourth one is going to be like once you register. Okay, so fourth onwards, it's going to be a paid sessions. Okay, so if you can join into this particular WhatsApp community with the Logic Labs for any information. Okay, whatever sessions are there, okay, those will be recorded, and there's those will, the notes will be shared to you across the LMS graphic which they provide. And for any of the support, you can contact in Indian timings from 9 to 7 in the evening. Just make a note of this one because for any information you can uh, contact them. So from today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be the free sessions, and the paid sessions are going to be from Thursday onwards. Okay, so those who are interested, those who feel to join, okay, you can join too from Thursday after paying them. Whatever. So these are the websites where you can log in, see, okay, Instagram and all. Okay, so this is going to be every day from one evening the 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock IST. Duration is going to be 20 days, okay, because it's going to be 5 days a week. So 4 weeks, so almost 20 days that we can cover it up. Of course, like if you take the content part, just 1 minute. I'll just share the content. Give me 1 minute. So 1 minute. I'm just sharing the content to you people. One. Okay. So the content. So for 4 weeks, like we have divided the content into 5 days. Okay. So mostly 5 and 4. Okay. So this is going to be the content. Okay, we'll go in detail with the content, like what actually will be discussed during these 3 days of the free part. Okay. So you are free to attend these 3 days. Okay. So during that particular thing, we'll discuss on like how actually it goes. And of course, probably you may be muted now during the session, but as and when you feel like you have some doubts and you want to just discuss or clarify, you can raise your hands. I will unmute you and you can talk. Okay, so no worries about that. It will be not a one-sided communication. It is a two-sided communication, so that should happen, which I feel. Okay, fine. So, content part, like we'll discuss again, but before we go ahead, I'm just unmuting few people who would like to know. Yes, Shivani, anything that you would like to talk? Durga Prasad, you can talk. You can unmute and talk. Niharika, you can also unmute and talk.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
you can go ahead. Yes. You have any questions? You can ask them before we
Sir,
start.
Niharika here.
Yes,
Yeah. So I wanted to know that can we, I mean, is this preparation for the Scrum Master certification as well? So after going through the course, can we attend to the certification directly?
yes, yes. The see certification. Yes, we are going to cover each and everything as per the certification. Okay,
Mm.
but I will give you a quick class, a disclaimer. This whole thing is from my side, but you need to put your effort again, at least from today to till 20 days, every day, 1 hour. If you have that dedicated time for preparing, then that will be helpful to you. Okay, but only just listening to my class and going for an exam, I won't say that's going to help you. But yeah, you should prepare parallelly, take the exams. Okay,
Okay.
our course content will also include the mock exams which we'll take in the scrum.org. Okay, so we will be doing it 2 to 3 exams. Okay, half an hour duration. So that you will come across, I mean, you will come to know like how the questions are going to be. Okay, so that is also a part of the curriculum which I just kept it over here. So
So is there any other books or some reference material which we have to go
yes,
through?
yes, for the
Oh.
Scrum, actually the Scrum guide is more than enough for you to I mean, I will give you a link to download that. So, and in the course curriculum and the content also, like we discussed, everything of the Scrum guide.
Mhm.
Okay, that's more than enough. And certain, all the questions like which almost are everything will be covered in that particular content. So it's not a problem. Again, we have. I will explain it to you how the exam point of how it's going to be,
Mm.
what exams you can take for the Scrum certification. Everything I will discuss in few minutes. So depending upon that, you can decide whether because it's an open book and so you can easily crack it. Okay, so we will let you. Yeah, I will let you
Okay,
know.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
But yes, yeah, sure. Yes, Durga Prasad,
Hi, hi, hi,
Durga Barabas. Yes,
hi.
Durga.
Yeah. So I would like to know that in the Scrum, actually, we have different kind of applications, right? Recently, there is a Scrum Seed or Scrum Master or some professional like that, right? So which
Mhm.
segment actually you are going for that one?
Can you be a little loud or clear with which certificates? Yeah.
No, no. What I'm saying that is the
Mm,
curriculum generally we have in the Scrum, so different
mm,
levels, right? Scrum Master, Scrum
mm,
Professional, and as
mm,
well as recently it came from Scrum Safe, right?
mm.
So which
Ah,
one
yeah.
you are going to be cover
Yeah.
in this?
If you want to start your journey with Scrum or Agile, okay, or the Safe, whatever, the
Mm.
first stepping stone is becoming a Scrum Master. Okay. So
Right.
that's a
Mm-hmm.
basic step. So
Mm-hmm.
once
Mm-hmm.
you understand the Scrum, okay, how it's going to work, then the other things are like how you go ahead. I mean, where you want to go. You want to go to become If you want to become a product owner, you can be that. If you want to become a product manager, or if you want to become an agile coach, or safe scrum master, or safe agilist, whatever. So the basic step, the basic foundation, which we say is a scrum. Okay, the scrum master job. So land into there, understand everything, and from there you can take your path. Wherever you want to go, you can go ahead. So yeah, safe thing is, of course, it's on the larger, okay, on the larger, we the Scrum is implemented in few in very small organization, but the larger level, we go with the safe and all. So that's okay. I mean, we'll come to know about that. The
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is,
a bit,
the basic stop is this one. Okay.
yeah. So yeah, I understand that. Actually, why I'm asking is that, sorry for that. Actually, I have been 16 plus years of experience, and I'm already
Okay.
working as an ITSM manager and
Oh,
as an operations manager actually.
oh,
So
nice.
that is the reason actually I would like to
Hmm.
stick with it in the Scrum level also. And
Yes.
recently I heard about it that in Safe is one of the best in the Scrum level. So that is the reason actually I would like to ask it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
the next level. Yes, yes, you're right. Because like we should not stop with being a Scrum Master again. Yeah, we need to go ahead with that. So
Right.
safe
So
is
yeah,
the next
actually the thing is in the Safe itself actually there
level.
is
We have the
it
self
was
Scrum.
yes,
Yes,
it's
yes.
an ITIL also in the ITSM also in the part of Safe Scrum
Hmm.
Master. So that's the reason
Right.
actually I'm asking that. Yeah.
Okay,
Fine,
okay,
fine.
fine.
I understand that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So in that in curriculum, you are covering for the sprint creations and everything, right? So
Yes, yes. As a part of yes, we do this the sprint planning. We have the daily Scrum. Everything will be discussed. Reviews,
right.
retrospective, what happens in
Okay.
each and every step. In all these events, like how we do it as a Scrum Master, what we need to do, what are the roles and responsibilities of Scrum Master. In all these events will be discussed. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Right. Yes. Before we proceed further, any more questions, please? Shivani, yes, you can unmute and talk. Shivani, if you have any questions, you can. Abhijit, you can talk.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good
Sir,
evening.
actually,
Good.
as you have informed us, someone asked if this course cover complete training for the Scrum Master certification. I just want
Mm,
to ask further, as there are
mm,
different certification level are there. Scrum Master
mm,
CSM is the first level, then
yes.
Professional Scrum Master is there, and different organizations are there. Safe, like just like
Mm.
Scrum or
Okay.
Chief. So
Okay.
understand this course would not be covering all of it. So do you have further course curriculum for like training courses that involves the professional scrum master also?
Yeah. Before I go ahead with this one, I want to clarify one thing. Scrum
Okay.
Master certification is, yeah, I will share. I'm sharing the screen. You understand much better. See, the certifications are offered by two organizations. One is Scrum.org, another one is Scrum Alliance. Okay. So answering to your question, the
Yes, sir.
PSM certificate, Professional Scrum Master certification, and we have the Certified Scrum Master from the Scrum Alliance. Both are equivalently valid. The only difference that you see is, I mean, the working part is same, but if you go with the PSM, the only thing here is like the IVC in general, like our Indian mentality. If you go ahead, the renewal part, the PSM is having no expiration. Okay, it is
Okay.
lifetime validity. But
Okay.
CSM is has to be renewed for every 2 years. That's the only difference. Of course, the fee part it is going to differ. It's going to be $2,200. Okay, and whether it's going to be a little bit costly, but costly in the sense it is again the CSM is trained by the CSM trainers. Okay, Scrum
Oh,
Masters. Okay, certified by the CSM Scrum Alliance people. Okay, and only they have to train the people. Okay, that happens in any of the hotels or any of the organizations for 2 days. And once that is done, they are going to give you at the end of the second day, they are going to give the certificate that you are certified. But it is a little costly, okay, compared to the PSM. PSM is again, it's for $200. You have 260 minutes, same thing, everything is same. But yeah, but the only thing is here you need to put your efforts for PSM. Again, it's you need not worry, it's an open book. PSM is an open book, which everyone can easily write. Okay. So that's okay. I mean, these are the two things. There is nothing like CSM, PSM comes above the CSM. No, both
Mm.
are equivalently valid for a Scrum Master. Okay.
And
Did I
sir,
answer your question?
so do we need to so like buy your referral, or is there anything so that we can go ahead on the website of Professional Scrum Master and we can
Mm.
get registered for the exam, and how the link is, like how the process towards
Mm.
after completing this course, how we can go ahead and enroll for the examination? What exactly would be the process that like
No.
you will be explaining to us, right?
Okay. See, the referral codes we do not have for PSM. Okay. I mean, in general, like for any
Means how
certification
do we
from,
need to attend for the exam that you are guiding us, right?
yeah, yeah, we can directly go log in there, pay the fee and, take the exam. That's okay. I
Mhm.
mean, I will let you know. I mean,
Oh,
the procedure for that, that can be, will be communicated, not an issue.
sorry, sir. Like last question I want to add here.
Yeah, yeah,
I
please.
must understand, like many people are within this course, like they're attending having 10 plus years of experience. For those other people, like having, let's say, a 4 year of software development experience, or let's say
Hmm.
maybe they have, let's say, 6 to 9 months of software development experience, how
Hmm.
they can
Hmm.
change into a Scrum Master role within the
Hmm.
organization? How can,
Okay.
is there any
The,
opportunity
pre-
for like
yes,
newbies and experience?
yes,
How
yes,
many minimum year of experience do we
yes,
need?
yes. I will cover that. Yes, I will cover that. So, true. Yeah, let me cover that actually before I go ahead. As
Yes,
of
sir.
now, today, like,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
I'll
I
be
will
on mute.
discuss it. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
please,
Thank
thank you. Okay, before I go for the next, you have any questions on getting the job after this one? Because my this course content is just for the training or to become a Scrum Master and give you the necessary knowledge to write a certification. And also, you can take this knowledge and prepare by yourself and go for a interviews. But this course content or this training won't, uh, doesn't guarantee. I mean, that's what actually with the previous batches, like they were expecting that they won't, they will be getting the job soon after this. No, it doesn't happen in that way. So I would like to give you a, heads up saying that this is a training where you will be given the information which is required, and you with this particular knowledge you can go to certification, okay, and also you can attend the interviews. But it doesn't, guarantee that. And any training, it's not that this particular from any training that you take from outside anyone, from anyone, no one will guarantee you a job that you will get. You have to prepare, you have to, read, you have to go through a lot of things, under, so, so many things have to be done to get the job part. Okay. So if you have anything like that, please raise your hands now itself, get your doubts clarified, because I don't want to give you wrong information saying that soon after this you will get a job and you will settle. No, please. So from this is from my side.
Yeah, yeah. Generally, in the course level, I would say that there is a not job guarantee, but at least we would like to see that is in how the real time will work on it. So if you're able to
Yeah.
provide that, that would be
Yes.
good for
Yes.
us.
Yes. The real time. Yes, we are going to discuss. That will happen every for every event, for everything that happens in the Scrum. We will see like how actually it happens in the events, and that will
Yeah,
be discussed.
yeah.
Uh,
So because we
because
know that ground reality, so that's why
yes,
definitely we should not be expect that
yes,
there's a job guarantee and all the things. That's in the second.
yes,
But
yes,
at
yes.
least for the real time, the sprint
Hmm.
creations and how to
Right,
maintain the projects, those
right.
things actually, if you could provide that, that would be
Yes,
that would be good for us.
yes, that will be discussed. Yes, we are going to discuss on those things. Practical part we will be discussing. Okay. Right. So that was an heads up or the disclaimer which I want to give, because you are spending money over here. You are enrolling for something, with the money, and you may have a different expectations altogether. And if that doesn't meet, probably you will feel bad. So I want to give that. Okay. So as of now, today, what I have seen, just in, so because I in Hyderabad, so when I search this, I see like with the 4 years of experience, that too. Okay. So 4 years of experience is minimum thing which are the companies are expecting for you to be a Scrum Master. Okay, and freshers, I don't suggest you to attend this Scrum Master. But if you have almost 3 plus 4 years of experience in IT field, even if non-IT also okay, because Scrum Master you doesn't need any technical knowledge. Okay, non-IT also is okay. Uh, but you should have good communication skills and able to understand the situation, problems, and all. So that we'll discuss like what actually is expected. But as of now, today, I see almost 5,000 odd. Even if you take a 1 month old jobs, okay, let us say half of the jobs, 2,000 plus jobs, okay, are it's going to be if even if you take 2,000 out of that, you take 1,000, 1,500. Yeah, you will be left out with 1,500 jobs as of now in Hyderabad, or remotely, or working from the office or whatever, or in hybrid mode. You can expect almost those things. So there is a requirement. I won't say uh, it's no, the Scrum Master job has a very good requirement in the industry, because the companies do need people who manage the projects, who manage the process. Okay, so there's a lot of things uh, from the Scrum Master jobs. Okay, there are a lot of opportunities. Okay. So what is going to the career growth after this one is either you could become a product owner, you can become a senior Scrum Master, you can move into project management role, or you can become a coach, an agile coach. Okay, so there are so many. Your journey is not going to stop over here. You can move into any of the career paths, and you can take any of these things. Okay. So as I said, like there are two certification equivalently valid. I mean, they are PSM. I prefer PSM because uh, the only thing is like I need not again renew even if I forget again. Okay, that's okay because it's having a lifetime validity. Some people like they're okay. I mean, because but if you attend the CSM, it's going to be a 2 day one, and after the second, at the end of the day, you will get the certificate. So nothing to worry about. The CSM is something like that. Okay. So as I said, so it's only if you think like you are bored of, you're in an IT field, you are working coding for longer, so many number of years, okay, and you're in operation supporting the application, or we are somewhere in the middle of the career and we feel like we are stuck and we can't go ahead. I mean, we see a lot of things, we think a lot, right? So if you feel like you are being stuck in a career path, and even if you are from a non-IT background, okay, so that's also okay, fine. Non-IT is also is going to work over here. I have seen so many people coming from different backgrounds into, from BCom, MCom, MBA, BA, and so many people. They have come into IT sector with this particular uh, role, okay, in the Scrum Master role. So let us try to understand how actually, are there anyone from non-IT background here? Could you please anyone raise your hands and let me know if anyone is okay. Okay, Raju, can you say you're from which background, sir? Okay,
I'm from management background.
okay. MBA type.
Yeah, MBA.
Okay, good. So yeah, so we are good. Thanks for that. Okay. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to understand. I mean, will it work for us? I mean, in the management in any way?
So you are from the MBA background, right?
Yeah, MBA. I'm just managing a team.
Okay. Okay.
So will
Yes.
will
If you
will it
want to
help
switch,
me? Yeah,
see,
tell me.
helping is I don't know the definition of helping over here. Helping in the
Mhm.
sense like the training part, I will be helping out and here from you. To these 20 days, I will be giving you the
No, no.
training and all.
I'm talking about
Yes.
like, I mean, will it help in any
Okay.
way in my managing the? I mean, in my office work.
Yeah. True. So on the MBA part, if I say it's going, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. If you want to move to IT background, yes, this is going to be helpful, but you should not stop from being a Scrum Master. You should again go ahead with certain other things in the certifications. Okay. So,
Hmm.
uh, To my knowledge, yeah, it's going to help you, but you can, yeah, anyone can switch over into this particular field. There's nothing wrong in it, no problem.
Okay.
But you need to put a lot of effort and understand. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So before you go ahead, before you enroll yourself in these 3 days, try to understand. See, start do your own research. See like how any of your friends or colleagues are moving into this or been into this particular role, and is it helping their something like that. Try to research. There is nothing. I mean, no, anyone can enter into this particular role. That's but
Oh,
just do the research part. Okay. Yes, Kavyak
sure, sir. Let
Babu.
me check for these 3 days.
Sure, sure, sure. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Kavyak Babu, you can talk.
Uh, Hi, Sai. This is
Yeah.
Kavyak. I have 12 years of experience. I work as assistant manager into operations. Like I'm coming from an MBA background. So
Okay.
like currently I'm assistant manager in the insurance domain operations back in KPO.
Okay.
I already done my project management PMP.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah, very nice.
as an extension, I want to do Scrum certification so that I
Mhm.
can enhance my skill set and I can look into IT background, or I look into switching into IT. That's
Oh,
what
so when
that's a core area.
you are into PMP, right? Why actually
Yes.
you want to move into IT so that uh
No, like I'm into
mhm,
project management right now. I'm handling projects into
mhm.
that too into like KPO sector, like operation sector.
Okay.
So with along with the PMP, Scrum also adds on. So I'll get
Right.
more exposure and understanding about the details of the project. So that'll
Okay.
be like I can expand my horizon in the opportunity job market. So
Yes.
for
Yes.
that reason, I'm looking.
Got it. Yes. Okay, fine. This is going to help you out because you're already having these project management skills together. Again, the Scrum is going to be easy one. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
this
Thank you,
is
sir.
great. Sure. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, going ahead. Thank you. So let us just today, like we will be discussing like actually how the projects in IT were delivered before. Of course, like there are few organizations which are using these previous models of delivering the projects, but just try to understand. Okay, before we go ahead with how actually they delivered, let us try to understand this picture once. Okay, so if you are able to see the screen, um, okay, just try to see like few seconds. Try to see like what is actually happening here. If you see right from the bottom right corner, you see a tire which is tied to the tree. Okay, this is what actually the customer is really needing it. Okay, he needs this one. Okay, and he went to an IT field or any of the organization which is doing this one and is explaining in this particular way. Okay, and the project leader, okay, took this particular specifications in a different way. Okay, the engineer who worked on this one has designed in a different way. Okay, and the programmer who wrote the code was something different, and the person who is sailing this, okay, is explained in a very very different way. Okay, so and the project was documented with something else, and the operations part was something else, and the building was happening like a roller coaster ride. Okay, and there's nothing to support. So in all these, okay, what do you see there is a lack? What lack? What do you see there is a drawback in this particular way of delivering the project? What actually is the thing that is happening?
Communication.
Yes, communication. Next, anything else?
Lack
Okay,
of process.
process. Okay, there should have been some process, but they are lacking it. It's good. Communication is one thing good. Right. So yes, there was some communication which was happening, and the communication which was happening was one-sided. Okay, got it. There was a communication, okay, but there was a communication gap. The communication was happening only at one side. The customer explained something, and he explained in a different way. That's okay. But the project leader who understood, okay, he didn't even try to ask the customer whether he's imagined, the way he imagined, the way he understood was as per the expectations of the customer. He never made an attempt. Okay, there was no from the other side, no communication happening back. Okay, the engineer who designed this, taking the specifications from the project leader or the whoever architect, he designed in a different way. Okay, and he never gone to the project leader and asked like if I'm doing correctly or not. So everywhere in each and every step, if you see, there was only a one-sided communication happening. There was no two-sided communication. There were, after working on that, they never showed the the progress. Okay, and they never asked the feedback. Okay, even if they have taken a feedback, they never worked on. So these things happen. Am I correct? Right? You can raise your hands if you feel it is correct. So there was a one-sided communication. There was these team was not at all, going back to the customer and asking if they're working correctly or not. They were not showcasing their progress. Neither they were taking the feedback. Even if they have taken feedback, they never tried to, correct that particular thing. So these things happened because of which whatever they delivered was completely wrong. Okay, it was not meeting the expectations of the customer. Got it? So that's true, right? So I will just give one example over here. Let us take these two scenarios I would like to give. This is one scenario which a mother and the kid were staying at home. The mother gave all the instructions for her kid to cook the food. And what she did is like she placed her mobile in the home and she went away in the present day scenario. So as a kid, okay, as a kid, you started doing the work, okay, and you were trying to prepare the food and whatever the dish your mother has said, okay, you are trying to make that, okay. You either you were trying to recollect or you were trying to find it out from the YouTube, okay, from the Google or YouTube. So you were prepared as per the instructions, okay, and you made the dish ready. And now this is one of the scenario where you yourself, okay, prepared something, seeing from here and there, okay, and you have done that one, okay, and your dish is ready. I have taken a scenario too where the parent is also there with the kid and both are cooking. Okay. Now, whatever the dish your parent or mother has said you to cook, okay, now you're cooking it. And because your mother is there or your parent or whoever said cook the food is there beside you, you are asking about the recipe now. Okay. And once you know that what are the things to be done, you are preparing as per that. But meanwhile, whenever you got it out, whenever you got some, confusion or what to add and what to, put the ingredients, okay, then you might have gone back to your parent and asked like what should be added here, or if this is okay, or just to be adjusted, or you need to put certain extra amount into this one. So these discussions would have happened to you, right? So you will ask that particular instruction. Now, at the end, you made as per her suggestion, and the dish is ready. So the question here is, the situation here is, where do you think the dish is going to be good, or as per the expectations? Yes, can anyone say? Anand Sinha, you can talk. Shivani, you can unmute. Yeah. So in which scenario do you think that the dish is going to be as per the expectations?
Scenario second.
Second.
As
Yes.
per second scenario,
Yes. Yes. So why do
because
you think
everything
that
was
this?
discussed and everything were
Hmm.
with proper
Yes.
communication and all, it will work.
Yes. Right. So not only in this food, but in every sphere of our life. Okay. If there is a two-way communication happening, and if you're going back and taking the suggestions, asking their feedback, and taking those feedback and adapting to those situations, adapting to their feedback, okay, changing your steps, modifying it, working on it, okay, correcting your steps, and taking this. So this is this cyclic way of doing it. Okay, will help you to get the good results. Okay, and it will meet the expectations of the customer. Okay, so the scenario two was successful because there was someone who gave you the feedback, and you were able to take the feedback, and after you take the feedback, you are able to adapt that feedback. Okay, because you are adjusted the ingredients, you adjusted the salt and the taste and whatever. And after that, the dish came out very nicely. So in every sphere of life, if you take the feedback, work on it, modify your way of working, okay, and do it, probably you will be achieving the whatever, okay, the goals. So here, the thing that we need to understand from here is this thing. You, as I said, the feedback. You were asked. You asked the feedback. You worked on the feedback. You were inspected by your mom. Okay, you are inspected. That's what is important. You have been inspected. There is whatever you are working on, whatever you are doing there, like everything was visible. Because there was a transparency which was involved. You are not hiding anything. Okay. You showed her the progress, and you are able to adapt to that particular whatever feedback that she has given. Now, this is going to help. Okay. So why I am saying this? Because why I have given this particular example, why so many steps I have explained, because you will understand why actually the IT, the previous way of delivering IT, okay, was not doing good, whereas now the Agile, the Scrum way of working, the Agile way of working is doing wonders. Okay, why we are able to deliver, why we are able to get the softwares very, frequently, very fastly into our mobiles. If we have one app in our mobile, within 1 or 2 weeks, you will see one new feature getting added. Okay. So every time they are trying to upgrade, okay, that upgradation is happening throughout the year. Okay, and they are able to compete with all other people in the market. Okay, so that is they are able to do it very fast. Whereas if you see the previous things, that is called as traditional waterfall model. Okay, and presently we are in the agile way of working. The traditional waterfall model, if you see that, you'll understand like where we are actually lacking and why it was getting replaced. I won't say getting replaced, depending upon the project. It, people are choosing, okay, which one to choose. I mean, agile is one which is gaining popularity. So let us see like what actually happens in the agile. Sorry, the waterfall model. I want you to just go through this particular slide once. Okay, I will just keep on a mute for one few seconds. Okay. So if you see here in the waterfall model, if you see some water, like if you assume that there's a water which is falling, it will fall on the first step, and after that it is going to next, after that it's going to third, fourth, something like that. So that's why like the way of working, it's like a type of waterfall. So this happens. So first you will have this requirement phase. So where you will be collecting the requirements from the customer, okay, client, and then you will write the specifications, okay, of this particular requirement. Then you will start on the design part. Okay, you will have the architect. They will be creating the design. It will get approved. Okay, then you will start implementing that. You will write the code for that one. You will try to do. I mean, try to implement and produce it. Then you will have a prototype. You will start testing on it. Okay, so you will have all the types of testing done on that particular feature or the product or whatever software or whatnot. Okay, and then after that, it will go into production and it will go into maintenance part. So if you see all the steps, okay, if one has to do the design, it has to cross two steps. Okay, if one has to do the testing, it has to cross all the four steps and come here. So the disadvantage or the advantage, whatever, if you see, it is a time delay. It's a time consuming process. Okay. So let us say for each and every phase of this thing, you are taking 1 month of time. So if you take 1 month of time, probably the testing people will get the work at fifth month. Okay. So the testing people will be funded for 5 months. Okay. Or the implementation, the coders will be, waiting till 3 months. Okay. Only after at the fourth month they are going to start their work. So they are going to remain idle till then. Okay. So these are the disadvantages, and by the time sixth month or seventh month, you will get the whole product or the whole feature. By that 7 months, in that 7 months, if the competitor is there in the market and if it delivers before that, then you lose the market. Okay, this is a disadvantage, right? So one of the disadvantages of waterfall is that, okay. So the risk factor is very high. You will get the delayed deadlines. Okay, the deadlines will be not be met, and you will get delayed, and you will have a lot of time for the developers and testers, and they will be wasting their time. Okay, so that's why these are the disadvantages of the waterfall model, and also one thing over here, if any of the say, let us say like the customer has come in between design and implementation phase, and he said like I want this particular feature to be added, and please do that. No, these people are not going to accept because the specification is already there. They have made a design of that one, and if the customer comes and asks to change in between, they have to redesign everything. They have to take the requirements once again, do the specification again. They have to start from the scratch. Okay, reinvent the wheel again. So this whole thing is again, starting. So they can't, incorporate that particular change in the process. That's one of the disadvantage. So if your specifications or if your requirements are changing in between, they have to wait for almost end of the product. Okay, that can only be implemented after the release is done. Okay, in the next phase of the release. So that is one of the disadvantage over here. You will be, competitive wise, you will be at a loss. Okay, to loss. So that's one of the disadvantages in this waterfall model. So what better way is the the next better way, like which they have suggest, which people have liked this agile methodology. Okay, so are you able to understand like what I'm actually trying to convey over here? Okay, the main gist over here is the waterfall model is a having a predefined steps in a sequential way of working. Okay, so one after another the steps are to be executed one after another. Okay, the process has to be followed. You can't change something in the middle. If something gets changed, you need to restart. I mean, you want to need to work once again. So this is going to happen, and it will delay the whole process of delivery. So that's why instead of going into the waterfall, okay, taking those drawbacks of the waterfall, they have come into this agile methodology of delivery. So what do you mean by agility? Can anyone having this particular word, agility? Can anyone guess what do you mean by agility?
Agile is stronger, like which is
Quick.
can be breakable so easily.
Breakable.
Agility,
Okay.
agility.
Okay. 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 Yeah, you're near to it. Okay, that's fine. Good. Good. Adapt. Yeah, no problem. Next, anyone want to try?
I think it's quick and alert.
Quick and
Agile
alert.
means
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, you are saying in one sense. Yes, we got it. Suchi Samhita. Samhita. 1 minute. Yes, I'm just a minute. Yes, Suchi Smita. You can talk, Smita.
Yes, it is to move forward smoothly,
More goals.
like going ahead with the process, or maybe going ahead with any
Mhm.
goal smoothly.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, in the context that you are saying, yeah, these are quite relevant, all the you three people. But yeah, going with agility, it means agility is flexible. Agility means flexible. If you see the dictionary also, being more flexible, able to adapt, okay, bouncing back, something like that. Okay, even if you can't say breaking, but yeah, it's something like, you have this rubber band, or if you say whatever, elastic thing, which, you can, once you stretch it, again, it will come back to the same position. So agility is something like, which is very quick, very fast, and taking its position, something like that, agility. Okay. So they have taken this. Your all answers are correct to the context that you are talking about. Okay, there's nothing wrong over here. So it's not a concrete approach. It's a very flexible approach actually. Okay. So here, an agile is a methodology. Again, it's not a. Please understand why I'm talking about this methodology and frameworks. Okay. So it is a methodology where it's an iterative approach to the software development. Okay, something. What do you mean by iterative or iterative approach? We'll talk about that. So when you say iteration in agile, takes anything of very shorter time cycle, that is from 1 to 4 weeks. Okay, so whatever, if you want to develop something, you will develop that in few months, few weeks. Okay, within 1 to 4 weeks, you will be going to. Okay, so this is going to be in accordance or as per the customer requirements and his changing requirement. It's not that, yeah, I will follow agile, but my way of working will be similar to waterfall. No, it's not like that. Our agility means taking the requirements, okay, during the process, okay, during the development process, adapting to that and delivering it. Okay. So whatever, it should be very fast as per the customer needs. Whenever he asks, we have to deliver. So it is a way of a cyclic type of approach. Okay, cyclic, iterative. That happens not just one time, but it happens iteratively. Okay, during a particular period of time, continuously. Okay, we'll come across. So if you take agile is like an umbrella. Okay, where you have so many frameworks that have adopted this particular agile. We are actually the Scrum. Okay, it's a part of the agile, okay, methodology. The Scrum is one of the framework. So when you say framework in the sense, you have set of rules, a structure assigned to this particular thing. Okay, so we have the, when you say a framework is something, we have the photo framework, like something, the boundaries, certain conditions. Okay, certain things are to be followed if you say framework. Okay, if you're developing certain framework, either you're in testing or in Java or whatever, you say like, this is a framework which I'm following. That means what? You have certain libraries, certain well, uh, folder structure happening here also. Scrum is one of the framework. We have crystal clear, we have extreme programming, we have Kanban, lean, everything. These are all the frameworks. Okay, so they have their own set of rules, set of events, set of activities which happen. Okay, and what we are talking in this particular context is a Scrum. Okay, so Scrum is one of the framework which is a part of the agile methodology. Okay, agile has no, I'm not saying that agile is a framework. Okay, please understand, it's a methodology, way of delivering the things. Agile is not a framework. Okay, agile is just a methodology. Scrum is a framework derived from the agile part. Okay, good. So before we go ahead with this one, okay, the Scrum part, have you ever come across this particular word anywhere previously before you came into this Scrum? Did you hear about the Scrum? Did you hear about the game called rugby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you might have seen in the sports and all, rugby. Yes. So what happens in the rugby is the people will be, like as you see in the picture here, everyone will be, trying to grab the ball. Okay, and they won't allow the opponents to move. Okay, so the ball is passed in between them, and we'll see they try to put that particular ball in the other team's post. Okay, so but if in between, if something goes wrong, if someone does a wrong, okay, then if you place a foul game, the referee is going to come and stop the game. Okay, and he will ask them to again play the game, start the game. Now this replaying activity, okay, is called as scrummage. Okay, got it? The word scrummage is the one from where people have taken this word scrum. Okay, so scrummage is that. So replaying the game because you did something wrong. So restarting something. Okay, the scrummage is a word that has come from the rugby game. Okay, so it was first implemented in 1993 by Jeff Sutherland. Okay, and it was just the first thing. Okay, not fully grown up at that particular time, but they have just started the concepts part. Okay, so from the they drew these concepts from the Harvard Business Review article, the new product development game. Okay, so where Tekuchi and Nonaka, okay, they compared these particular approaches with a game called rugby, where you pass a ball between back and forth. Okay, so from there in the 1993, the first stone was laid upon. Okay, the 1995 they have introduced this paper, the Scrum development process, and Jeff Sutherland and Ken Schauber. Okay, they are the first people who had this of their paper Scrum development process at OOPS okay, object-oriented programming, systems, language, and application. So in 1995, please remember this: Jeff Sutherland, Ken Schauber. One is for PSM, Ken Schauber, okay, is for Scrum Alliance. Okay, so Jeff Sutherland, they both have their own organizations, which their certificates are equally valid. He does the PSM. I mean, he's the one who is behind the Scrum.org, and Ken Schauber is the one who is behind the Scrum Alliance. Okay, just you can remember that. So in 1995, they presented this paper. In 2001, they created this Agile Manifesto. Okay, so Agile Manifesto will have 12 principles and 4 values. Okay, so they were the one who designed this particular thing in 2001. Okay, in 2002, they formed the Scrum Alliance. In 2014, they presented how the Scrum is going to help the organizations. And in 2016, they formed this Scrum. Okay, so from 2016 onwards, okay, the whole cycle goes like this. 17, like in 2017, we have the first Scrum guide, and in 2020, we have the second Scrum guide. Okay, so the first version of the Scrum guide came in 2017, and the second version came in 2020. Okay, so fine. This is just a brief history about the Scrum. It's okay if you know this, about these two. That's more than enough. Yes, someone raise the hands. Yes, you can unmute and talk. Any questions? I mean, okay, fine. So just going back, like what we'll stop after this particular thing. You can. So what actually a Scrum Master is going to do now with the organization? So he's a one who is going to be the facilitator. Okay, he's the one person who will be facilitating the actual thing, events happening in the team, in the organization. He will be agile coach. He will be the person who supports the team. He will be the person who removes the blockers. What do you mean by blockers? The activities that stop the work of the team members. Okay. So he will be removing the blockers. He will be reporting to the higher management. He will be the person who takes care of the tools implemented in the Scrum. He protects the team. Okay, and he's a good communicator. So when you are assuming to become a Scrum Master, okay, when you want to become a Scrum Master, these are the roles that you play without you knowing. I mean yourself. You will be doing it, and unknowingly you will be doing all these type things. Okay, so these are the roles of a Scrum Master in the organization. So he's the one who facilitates the things. He's the one who protects the team. He will be helping the people. He will be reporting to the team, to the team manager, or to the or higher level management. You'll be supporting the team. You will do the helping the team with the tools and whatnot. So these are the things which a Scrum Master does. So in tomorrow's session, we are going to see like actually what does Scrum has, what are the agile principles that we have, and from there like we'll go ahead with this. So any questions still now here? You can raise your hands. I will unmute. Any questions? Yeah, Niharika. Yes, you can talk.
Sir, I wanted to ask about the ebook or probably the reference guide that you were talking about so that
Yes,
we
yes,
can start
yes,
from the
yes.
first page, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. We will be. I will be sharing that link, and you can download it. I will be doing that. Not an issue.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Anyone else like to talk? Yes. Fine. So this is going to be the first day demo, free demo for 2 days. Next 2 days, sorry, Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be free demos. Time is going to be in the night, 9 to 10 o'clock IST timings. And if you have any queries, you can ask. Okay. And yeah, we'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Just meanwhile, I recommend you to go through the content, see, talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues, whoever. Try to understand the concepts, how it's going to help you in your future. Okay, so make it good, research. Yes, Raju, you can.
Do we get any material for this?
Yes, I will be uploading the PPTs, which I mean, whatever I give the content that will be uploaded. The videos will be shared, and of course, the PPTs will be shared. The documents related to something like the interview questions, okay, will be shared across.
No. What about,
Because
main content of the course? Like, do we have any books for Scrum Master or
yes,
something
yes,
like that?
that will be shared. Yeah, that will also be shared along with this particular PPT. You
Okay.
can
Okay.
that's a part of the yeah. So
Yeah.
we will share that document as well as these PPTs. So whatever the content that we deliver is from the higher only, but that will be
Oh,
defined. I mean,
fine.
because like there is a lot of content in that particular PDF. So it is of 14 to 15 pages, but going through each and everything is really, I mean, generally, if you take the uh, on a high level, that will be more helpful. So that I'm going to deliver that. Okay. In a practical way of explaining. That's how actually happens. So in tomorrow's class, we will talk about the Scrum, what happens in the Scrum and the Agile thing. Okay, that's more important.
Thank you.
Anything that you want from this particular session in the what are your expectations? You can be, you can communicate tomorrow also and the day after tomorrow, because before you make a investment, come with certain whatever experience that you have, because I don't want to disappoint you, neither I want to give a very false this thing saying that I will do this and that. No, I will be giving a very practical way. And, that's how the content goes.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Remember, like if you want to be the Scrum Master, take daily 1 hour time. Okay, devote that particular time for reading, going through the questions. If not now, but after 10 days, like probably you'll be able to understand what we are doing and how we are going ahead. So at least to spare 1 hour daily for preparing for any other exam or for the interviews or what. Okay. So that will help you. And don't take it easily. I mean, It's not just a cakewalk. So don't expect that it's going to be easy. Soon after this, you will be getting a job. No, you need to put an effort for this one also. But yeah, comparatively, it's not a technical piece. If you're not technical, also it's okay. You can easily cope up. Uh, Technology won't come into the picture at all. Okay, even if don't know anything coding law or the logic to write a program, that's fine. Nothing related to any technology here. Anyone can become a Scrum Master. That's I can guarantee. Okay. If you are very good at the Scrum values, the events which are happening, and how to deal with the people and the process, you can do that easy. Okay, fine. Sure. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Come up with questions that you have. We'll discuss. Thank you.
Thank you.